One Piece chapter 901. 901. Morgan, okay? He's saying it. He's speaking that shit into existence. He's saying at the end of the chapter, well, somebody from the worst generation ever, their dark horse candidate, they're going to be the next king of the pirates. So I'm guessing like the four emperors, like the top four contenders, and you know, Luffy, this is like the equivalent if like this is the WWF, right? Like Luffy basically won the Royal Rumble and he's got that number one contender status. Like Luffy is in that conversation now, like, cause the dude controlling the narrative is rooting for him. So this is pretty fucking huge. This is pretty fucking huge. And, you know, the way this dude's drawn, my man's either going to make Luffy's whole career or he's going to end his whole career. This is going to be interesting. You know, there's something to be said about characters like this. There really is. Because, you know, some characters like Luffy, they're like the center of the storm. They're always in the mix of some shit. You know, you can never turn your eyes away from them. You got characters like Nico Robin. They study the history and they see how things have happened before this. But then you also have people like this. People like this who, they don't want to be a part of something great. They have no interest in being great themselves. But at the same time, they want to see everything unfold. They want to be the spectator. And so this is interesting. This is really, really fucking interesting. I cannot wait to see how he spins this shit. And this is something big to spin because you get this moment where Big Mom, she's even acknowledging Luffy. She's like, look, I'm gonna capture this kid and I'm gonna turn him into the most powerful homie that I got. Luffy's about to be my bitch. I'm about to turn Luffy into my bitch and there's nothing anybody can tell me differently. Like everything's breaking. Everybody's acknowledging Luffy, but you know, just the fact that like the World Economic News Journal is there and is witnessing everything from afar, it means that when Luffy and them actually escape, he's gonna be able to report on it. That's gonna be in the next morning's news. Like that is a huge moment right there. And I gotta say another big moment for Luffy is how Luffy looks at Jinbe, and Jinbe's basically like, after he realizes that his crew has a suicide mission to see him off, he's like, look, I can't let them die. I can't let them die. I'll hold the guard and then I'll come back to you guys. Luffy looks at me and says like, Jinbe, I'm your captain now. He kind of pulled a G move on him, like that Tom Hanks movie where like the Somali pirate gets on and he's like, look, I am the captain now. Like that's kind of what Luffy did there. Luffy's like, look, I am the captain. I'm your captain. Remember that shit. And Luffy says like, look, you don't let death stop you, okay? You don't let death stop you. So Jinbe's gonna die. Just because I'm gonna tell you why in a second. But Jinbe's gonna die because like Luffy says, like, don't let death stop you. We'll be waiting in Wano. We're going full steam ahead. We're not gonna stop. But you make sure you come and you join us in Wano. Now the reason why I think Jinbe's gonna die is, let's be real for a second. Pedro's already died, okay? Pedro's already died, sacrificed, in order to give the Straw Hats an opportunity to escape. Now you're dealing with one of the emperors with Big Mom as well as her fleet. Germa 66 is fighting, trying to help out, but somebody's gotta kind of lay themselves down on the line in order to give Luffy that chance to escape, because you gotta look at it from this perspective, okay? Look at everything Jinbe is gonna have to go through in order to get back to Luffy and Wano, okay? Like, you're gonna have to keep your own men alive, because like Jinbe says it when he joins up with Aladdin. He says like, look, you know, I'm coming here to fight not because I don't trust in you guys. I have all the faith in the world in you. I trust that you're going to do what you're saying, but I don't want even one soul to die. He didn't say I don't want one soul to die, but he basically implies it. And he says like, look, this is one of those times where I'm fighting alongside you as a brethren. This is going to be our last fight together. That way you can see me off properly. You can see me off properly. It's not going to be because you guys decided to lay down your lives so I can start my next voyage. Do you really think that I want to join Luffy and start my next chapter of my life knowing that you guys gave yours? Jinbe says so much without actually saying it, and I think Aladdin catches that. And you know, you get this moment where there's this flashback and Aladdin is saying, if anybody wants to turn their back now, I totally understand it. You know, you see it with how like the huge monk from Fishman Island is coming in. He's like, look, I did some horrible things, but once I found out that Big Boss Jinbe was going to be joining your crew, I knew that this was going to be a life or death moment. I don't mind laying down my life for Jinbe. You know, he comes in like the real MVP. He grabs the Straw Hat ship. He switches it out. And he switches it out with the Tiger King ship. And he gets the Straw Hats to safety. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting because Big Mom already told Jinbe if he wants to leave, there's got to be a price. That price might be Jinbe's life, because he's got to keep his crew alive. He's got to fight off all those Big Mom pirates, and then he's got to fight off Big Mom. I know we saw him exchange hands with an enraged Big Mom before, but I don't know if he can hold her off that long, and I definitely don't think that he can actually escape. So my chapter question to you guys is, are you like me? Were you reading this as the death of Jinbe chapter? Were you seeing it in that way? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.